Hey, Joshua Love. I see you first in the building. Appreciate that. Hey, Miss Glendine. And hey, Tiffany. How are y'all this morning? Hey, Miss Angela. How are you? Hey, Miss Angela Brooks. How are you? Hey, Miss Lisa. Good morning, Miss Elaine. Good morning, Darcel. Good morning, Miss Watts. Thank you, Miss Lisa, for the floating hearts. I appreciate that. Good morning, Get Your Mama. How are you? Hey, Thankful for Life. How are you? Y'all be knowing these early morning lives like this. This be these. Oh, Shonda trying to get on before she go to work. Yep. Good morning, Miss Lois. How are you this morning, love? I definitely won't be on here too long. I just heard something, and yeah, I already know. I always come on here and I hear some mess, and here I go, hitting my live button, honey. Thank you, Mr. Lane. I appreciate that 199. Thank you, Miss Lisa, for the rose. I appreciate that also. But y'all, it been a lot going on, especially just like social media itself. Um, just start talking about a little some. They finally caught the last person who had escaped from the Louisiana jail. They finally caught him yesterday here in Atlanta. I was so shocked. I thought he was gonna be. I thought he was gone. I thought bruh had done skipped the country. I literally thought that he was up out of here. I thought that they weren't finna catch him. He had a good run for them 5 months. And I would have never thought that they would have caught that man right here in Atlanta. I'm talking about literally right here in Atlanta, up there off of Camden Road. They don't caught him. I was like, wow. Hey, Nate 22, boo. How are you? But yep, they caught him. But y'all listen. So I was just, what I do, stroll through, click on lives, listen here, listen there. And I was over there and I caught Pig. I probably was tired. I probably was tired of running and got too comfortable. I wonder if he was buzzing or got caught slipping. No, Miss Lisa, from what I've heard is where he had been at that house for a minute. Like even the neighbors and stuff said that they had been seeing people like watching, peeping out the window, watching the area, watching like the movements and everything that go around. So like he been there for a minute because he was watching. He was literally hiding out in the house. Like they was literally like peeping out the windows and out the garage and stuff, to make sure that he was like safe. But I don't know who snitched on him. Somebody's saying that he caught an Uber and the Uber driver told on him. But I'm not sure if it was the Uber driver. I'm not sure if it was somebody he was messing with and or however he got caught. But anyway, they went to the house. He was in the house. They found him in the garage in the little crawl spot trying to hide out. And so they got him now. 5 months on the run. I say that was a hell of a run for them 5 months. Thank you, Miss Get Your Mama. I appreciate that. And Missy Lane, thank you for the floating hearts. Hey, Miss Thing, how are you? But yeah, no, but then even when he got caught, like on the video, when they was putting him in the car, he blowing kisses and stuff at the cameras and stuff. Like it was like he didn't care. It was like, well, it is what it is. I had my run. They got me. It is what it is. Now I gotta go on and go back behind these bars now. Like I said, that was a good 5 month run. I thought he had done skip town. I thought he was gone. Yes, I seen him when he blew that kiss. I swear, I thought this man had done got ghost. I did not expect for him to still be, I did not expect for him to be right here in Atlanta. And that's the thing that I don't get. Why y'all do crimes in other states and all of this, and everybody want to come to Atlanta? We don't want y'all here. We don't want y'all here. We got enough crime and stuff going on right here in Atlanta ourselves. We don't need y'all bringing none of that mess here, honey. Y'all want to come hide out here. Got people thinking Atlanta just a bad place to be. No, it's just that y'all do crimes and want to come run here and try to hide out. Sick of that now. We do not want y'all here. Go on back where y'all belong now. Good morning, beach girl. She said, okay, yep. How much time was he in for at first? I don't know. He was in for some time. I think he probably had life or something. Cause he was in for he was in for offing somebody. Yep, he had murked somebody. So he was in. I think he was in for a good little bit. Good morning, got you 105. How are you? That was in my neighborhood. It was got you 105. I swear I did not expect for that man to be right here in Atlanta. I did not. I could not believe that at all. I could not believe that. It's very scary, get your mama. But I don't even think that, like, I really believe that even though he was in that area, I don't think that he was trying to do nothing like off the wall to get himself caught up where he'll be back in jail or nothing like that. I really think he was trying to just lay low. Right, beach girl, we don't need nobody else here. We got enough going on here already, baby. Go to somewhere else. We don't need nobody here. Please go somewhere else. Take it somewhere else. Don't come hiding out here. And then it's crazy that they go, I don't know what it is about that Camilton Road, College Park, Forest Park area. Baby, I'm telling you, that is where the hood people would go hide out quick. That's where them folks go quick over there in that area. Right, Miss Darcel. He took a vacation before his extended stay. That was a good 5 months. I hope he got all the cat and the food. I hope he got all the cat and the food that he could get. I really hope he enjoyed. I really hope he enjoyed them 5 months, baby. Cause he is done for. He is really done for. Hey, Rita, she said he got a girlfriend, and it's sad that they were arguing and got into it. Rita, ain't no telling, honey. I wouldn't put nothing past with these people getting in trouble, honey. I wouldn't put nothing past. Because there's so many. Some people saying it was the Uber driver. Some people saying it was one of the girls. Some people saying it was somebody else that was just waiting on the money to keep going up and up and up for the turn him in. And once they got seen that the money was at a decent amount, they ratted him out. I say, baby, we probably will never know the truth of what really happened and how he got, or how they found out where he was. But baby, they got him. They got him. Because it was all type of stories. One person had said that it was one picture going around saying that he had put a wig on and he was impersonating a female at one time. So, yeah, it was a lot of stories going on about him. Hey, Nate. Hey, OMG girl. How are you? But it was a whole lot of stories going on when it came down to this man. But, y'all, this is what I want to say. So, I was on Instagram, y'all. And I'm gonna post the screenshots and everything, and I'm gonna let y'all be able to read the whole little post that the lady made or whatever. But it was this post that I seen, and it was this 5-year-old little girl, right? The mama said that she had to go into the hospital and she had to have like a surgical procedure done, something for her health. So she left her 5-year-old daughter with a family member. She said that she was at home. I probably say like after the surgery or whatever, she went home. You know, you go home, you try to relax, try to get a little recovery going on. And she was like, she got a call from her family member saying, hey, your daughter walked out the door and we don't know where she's at. So they was like, they went looking for the little girl. They didn't know where the little girl looked. They didn't know where she was. They couldn't find her. So the lady was like, the family member was like, they was looking. They seen some kids playing. You saw it, Get Your Mama. They seen some kids playing, and she had asked, did they see the little girl? And they was like, no, they didn't see the little girl. And then one of the little boys came with the mama and was like, oh, we know where your child is at. And they took her to the field where the little girl was. Y'all, when I read this story, they said the kids, it was 3 little boys between the ages of 8, 9, and 10. They lowered this baby to this field. She was 5. 5. They lowered this baby to this field. And not only did they beat this baby, I'm talking about beat her, pulled her hair out, strangled her, sexually assaulted her. Sexually assaulted her, 5 years old. I'm talking about put sticks and dirt and all of that in. I'm talking about a 5-year-old. A 5-year man. When I was sitting there reading that story this morning, y'all, tears just rolled down my eyes. And to hear that this, and to see this lady say that the police is saying that because these little boys are kids, 8, 9, and 10 years old, that they probably won't be charged with the crime of sexually assault and beating this baby. Man, man, there is no way possible. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. They would have been taking me to jail. Thank y'all for them gifts and stuff. I appreciate y'all. When I tell y'all, they would have been taking me to jail, because I would have went after every last one of them children. You not finna tell me that they don't sexually assaulted and beated my baby, my 5-year-old. Like, you took her innocence. A 5-year-old. You have took, and the thing that what I couldn't wrap my mind around, y'all, how can an 8, 9, and 10-year-old even have in their mind to do something like that to a 5-year-old? How do you even have in your mind? Hold on, y'all. Ooh. Oh, I think they stay next door. Yes, ma'am. It's the one next door. You're okay, no problem. Um, but how could you? Oh man, y'all! I'm telling y'all, I was so in tears, cause I'm like, there is no way possible. When I say no way possible, no way possible, Rita, I'm talking about all of them. I'll do hard time behind my baby. I'm talking about hard time behind my kid. And she only 5? Like, this baby didn't ask that. She was just wanting to probably go outside and play. And what is clearly wrong with your kid that they 8, 9, and 10, and in your mind, you're thinking to beat and sexually assault a child that's younger than you. It is, Joe. I agree with you. It is. It's really going to hell because where are the parents? Where are the parents? Like, I don't get it. That was so disturbing when I seen that this morning, y'all. That just rattled my soul because I was like, wow. And I know it's different when you hear older men molesting babies. You feel what I'm saying? But these are babies molesting another baby. Parents, are y'all not having conversations and really watching your children behavior and their actions? Because that stuff is out there. You feel what I'm saying? If you pay attention to your kids, you can tell when they got something going on. You can tell when something ain't right. And this here's another one. I was avoiding speaking on this because this one here is really close to home, as this is one of my sister's best friends. Her son got killed over the weekend. My heart goes out to her. I feel so bad for her. He was only 16 years old. But listen, if your child is 16 years old and you can go on your 16-year-old social media page and you see them with guns, you see them with drugs, you see them with all of this stuff at the age of 16, mama, you gotta step in. You gotta reel your child back in. My son 15. My oldest boy is 15. And I'll be damned if he on social media posting up with any guns or doing any of that. One thing that I strongly believe in, if you live by a gun, you is going to die by that gun. There is no reason for your child to have a gun and to be on social media flogging that gun like it's all cool. It's not cool at all. In just general, no parent, you should not feel that that is okay. I'm not finna be scared of my child's breeder. I'm sorry. One thing that I tell my children, quick, fast, and in a hurry, the day you think that you not finna respect me in my home, and you think you gonna bow up at me, and you think you finna run this, baby, I will put you up out my house, lock my door, and not look back. I do care. I do not care. You not finna disrespect me. You not finna bow up at me like you wanna fight. Cause as soon as you throw a punch at me, at that point in time, I'm finna put you on your back. And then I'm gonna politely call DeKalb County and I'm gonna let them know that he bowed up at me and I put him on his back. Now y'all need to come and get him up out my house. Period. I'm not doing that. I don't care about my children hanging out with their friends. I am a strict parent. Strict. You want to go somewhere? I got your location. I know who you with. I know the parents. I got the parents' number. I got the people number that you with. I'm dropping you off. I'm telling you what time I'm coming to pick you up. And you going to be where I say you going to be at. I'm not playing with my boys. I'm not playing them games with my boys. I'm not. Not with my boys. I'm not. These people don't even they don't care these days. They don't care. And you right, Bruce, parents are not parents. And just like I tell my children all the time, I'm your mama. I'm not your friend. I am your mother. I am not your friend. I don't want to sit here. We can have conversations. We can he. We can do all of that. But it's limits to it. I'm not your friend. We're not going to the club. We're not finna sit here and be on the phone talking about girls. We're not doing none of that. We're not doing none of that. I'm not doing that with you. We gonna be respectful, and you gonna understand it's boundaries. It's boundaries. That just is not cool to me. And then as a mama, you want to ask yourself, good morning, Truth Giving. She said, I agree with you because my son was 14. I did a scared straight on him and called the police and told him if he go, I'm not coming to see you. I don't do jailhouse visits. And you know what, Truth Giving? I'm with you on that. I am with you on it. And I'm going to be honest. I told my children, I said, I know shit happens and trouble is easy of getting into, hard to get out of. Now, I told each and every last one of them, you get into trouble, I'm going to come and I'm going to be there for you. I'm going to get you out that first time. But that first time should be a lesson. Now, if you go back, don't call mama. Don't call me to come get you because I'm not coming to get you if I already don't got you the first time. Because that first time was supposed to be a lesson to teach you not to go back. So if you get locked up again and you a repeat offender, then you going to sit there in it. Because at that point, I'm going to feel like you need to sit there and see that being behind them bars is not no joke. So I'm going to let you sit there. Now, the first time I'm going to come get you because you my baby. And we're going to have a conversation about it. But you do it again, don't call mama. I'm not coming to visit you. I may put you a couple of dollars on your commissary, but you going to sit there in it and you going to think about it. And you going to feel it. And you going to have to understand this ain't the lifestyle that you want. I tell my children all the time, I got locked up one time. Once. I was 18 years old. I went to pretrial right here in Atlanta. Excuse me. I had just came to Atlanta. My sister came and got me from Florida. I was in Florida at that point in time. I was in Daytona. My sister came and got me. This is when I first reunited back with my mama. My sister came to Florida. She called Greyhound down to Florida where I was. And she came and got me and brought me back up here to Atlanta. I was staying with my sister. Because you know, I'm 18 at that point. My sister 21. So we haven't been around each other. So this was like us trying to build a relationship, get to know each other. And it just clashed. She didn't like the fact. So I don't know if a lot of y'all, if you know Atlanta, when I first came to Atlanta in 2000, my sister stayed on the west side. She stayed in these apartments called Bowen Home. If you know about Atlanta, then you know about Bowen Home. You feel what I'm saying? So I met some people in Bowen Home. So I was always never in the house. I'm 18. I'm new to Atlanta. I'm out. You feel what I'm saying? I'm outside, as they said. You feel what I'm saying? I'm outside. I'm enjoying. I'm doing my thing. I'm enjoying meeting people. So me and my sister got into it. And she was pregnant. And I did take it overboard. But she pissed me off. And I could have walked away. Because we got into it. She called the police on me. And me being a hothead, I told her that I was going to beat her ass and leave her at the bus stop for half dead while she was pregnant. And the police was there. And he was like, what you said to her? And me trying to be a big head. And I went back and I said the same thing again. And he politely put me in handcuffs and took me right on down to pretrial and family violence or whatever the case may be. So, look at Got You 105. Bowen Home was a place you did not want. Now, let me tell you, now, if you was from Bowen Home and you knew the people in Bowen Home and you was just like that area in West Side and it was cool. Because when I came up here and I was in Bowen Home, I was welcomed in Bowen Home. I was like, I had so much fun out there in Bowen Home. Got You 105. That's when I met Carlos, which most of y'all know is Shawty Low. I met Shawty Low before Shawty Low even started rapping. Shawty Low used to Shawty Low was sitting up in my sister's house with her boyfriend. You feel what I'm saying? I knew the shop boys who used to hang out on Silver Street. Like I was literally in boy home hanging out with these people on an everyday basis. So yeah. But trust and believe, boy home wasn't no place that you just wanted to come and play around in. Cause they did not play over there in boy home. If you came over there, you better come correct. And don't come from the opposite side. Um, so we got into it and I got locked up or whatever the case may be. And I did. I only did 24 hours. Let me tell y'all, those was the worst. When I say the worst 24 hours of my life, in that day, that 24 hours, I vowed to never, when I say never, go back behind bars again. I said I would never go back behind a bar. And I have not been behind nobody jail. Thank you, God. I thank you, Lord knows I thank you. Since I was 18 years old, and I am 43 years old now. Baby, I don't play that jail. I don't do that jail. When I tell you them 24 hours taught me a lesson, I'm talking about taught me a lesson. I never want to have to sit behind a bar again. And I didn't even go into no real jail. I was just in pretrial. Maybe that was enough for me. That was enough for me. Them 24 hours, that let me see how them folks keep you locked down. The type of food they fed. Baby, no ma'am. That ain't for me. That ain't my life. I can't do it. He was like, I was the same way with my son. My son wasn't going to be a statistic and start running with gangs and hanging out in the streets. I told the gang members to get the and Prince, that's how I am too. That's why I am so big on making sure that my kids stay into something. I know my kids love technology. I know they love like robotics and they love to build stuff and stuff to do with their hands and games and stuff. So I find anything that I can keep them in. The robotics program, my children been doing it since elementary school. One in middle school now, the other one in the 10th grade, still doing it. My fourth grader, he just joined 4-H. Y'all, I don't know if it was just me because he joined the 4-H club. I don't know. I don't really know how I feel about him doing 4-H because y'all know 4-H is more of like gardening and stuff like that. But he said that was something that he wanted to do. I think with him, he's just trying to find him something to do until basketball time starts back up in April. And I told him I was going to let him do basketball. And he want to do football, but he can't do football until next year. But I'm going to let him do that too. So it's definitely anything that I can do to keep them occupied, out of the gangs, keep these people, because we in Atlanta. Gangs run rapid. You feel what I'm saying? These people try to get your children at the youngest age possible, and I'm not with it. I'm not, baby. I'm looking for men to mentor my boys, even though they have their daddy. And I'm not taking that away from him. I'm not taking that away from their daddy. I'm not taking that away from their uncle. I still want more men, you feel me saying, outside of his dad, their dad, to mentor them, to let them know that you have more men in the world that want to see them prosper and be something. You feel what I'm saying? Own your own business. Hell, be the president, be the governor, be the mayor. You feel what I'm saying? You can be whatever you really put your mind to it if you got the right people mentoring you to be that person. Hey, Miss Jimmy. Well, 38, baby, if you don't care, you know what you can do. Exit stage right, baby. You don't have to be here at all. I had a family member that stayed there. Oh, out there in Bowen Home? Yes, girl. Bowen Home was a mess. Especially when you in Bowen, man. I had some times in Bowen Home. That's all I can say. I had some times in Bowen Home. I remember usually leaving my sister apartment late night, walking down Bankhead, going down to the bounce just to go to the club. Baby, you people didn't even catch the bus, didn't even need a car when you was. If you stayed in Bowen Home, baby, you walked from Bowen Home to the bounce. You man, we was walking down Bankhead to the club with a car, the bus, or either getting on the bus and getting off right there at the bounce, and right behind the bounce, there go the Blue Flame. It's all all that right there together. Used to have so much fun. Miss Cynthia say her aunt used to stay in Bowen Home. Okay, so a lot of people do know about Bowen Home. That's okay. I do want to thank everybody that don't came in. Hey, Alphonse, how are you? And thank y'all for all those gifts and floating hearts and everything. I definitely appreciate that. Michael, you can't tell me what I want done for my children ain't gonna happen at all, baby. Because one thing about me as a mother, I'm gonna make sure my children good. I'm not one of them mamas that gonna give up on mine. I'm not giving up on mine, baby. I'm gonna fight till I can't fight no more. I'm gonna fight for my children until God put to take the last breath up out my body. You best to believe that. Um, Everybody speaking. Y'all, these people be crazy coming in these comments, honey. Talking about what I want to happen with my babies ain't gonna happen, child. You got me messed all the way up, baby. If I don't do nothing else, I'm gonna make sure these boys that I birthed into this world, I'm gonna make sure these boys is good. With every inch of my motherfucking body. You best to believe that. Hey chat, just helping out. Home Depot is hiring $35 an hour just to take wood to the back. Okay. Prince say my son had ran into a person who unalived my nephew. My son called me. I told my son taking him out won't bring your cousin back. Get your ass now. I stayed on the phone with him until he got home. And that's the whole thing right there, Prince. I understand that everybody, we gonna be hurt when stuff like that happen. We be hurt or whatever. But retaliation is not gonna bring that person back. It just gonna have another family feeling bad, and now you don't retaliate, and now you going to jail, and now it's more heartache and stuff on your family. But you know, people don't think like that, and that was a smart move of you, Prince, to let him know that. That was definitely a smart move to let him know that. LaWanda, thank you for viewing for the first time. I definitely appreciate it. But y'all already know I wasn't going to be on here too long. That's why I just wanted to come and talk to y'all about what I had seen this morning and to talk about that little stuff. Now, let me tell y'all. Now, I want y'all on Thanksgiving. We all gonna go and we all gonna download Remy Network now. Y'all hear me? Don't say I ain't tell y'all. We all gonna download Remy Network and we gonna support Remy Ma on her new streaming thing that she got coming out now. She coming out with a whole new streaming little app. She say it's gonna be for the black culture. So we gonna try to support her, see what she got going on. Now if y'all can go and download Zeus and Now That's TV and all them other streaming apps, we can go ahead and give Remy Ma a chance now. Gonna give her a chance. And y'all know I don't even fool with Carissa like that. But y'all, she did drop some songs. She dropped 2 songs. The songs ain't my cup of tea. But y'all might like the songs now. I think the songs are horrible. I'm not really a fan of the songs, but y'all gone over there and y'all type in "Wrist to the Goat." She got one called Miss I Don't Give a F2, and then and then it's another one called Poke the Goat that she just released, child. Y'all know she taking shots and trying to be funny and take shots at Remy and all of this, but Remy, stay on your high road now. I did. Thank you, Miss T, baby. How are you? Miss T, baby, I texted you the other day, too, and you didn't respond. I was so glad to see you don't drop down in my chat. Let me know that you good. I sure text your phone the other day just checking on you. I am so glad to see you don't drop down and sent me them cheers. Now I know that you good. I'm good to know that you good now. Look at her. I'm gonna look at True Gilliam. Talking about Rissa gonna get you, girl. She ain't gonna get me. The only thing she gonna do is continue to block me off of every damn platform, honey. She don't block me on Facebook. She blocked me on Twitter because I be going in on her. She probably don't block me on. No, I don't think she blocked me on YouTube, and she ain't blocked me on Instagram yet. But Pap blocked me on Instagram. I can't even see none of his posts on Instagram. Pap got me up off his Instagram. Pap say he is not finna play with me on Instagram. Pap say I am not finna fool with you. Pap say that been crazy. I'm talking about truth on for real. When I tell you that man blocked me so quick on Instagram, I was so shocked. Pap say, girl, I ain't none of Clarissa. Clarissa sit here and go back and forth with you. I'm just gonna block you. Lovely's Bone say, why do you so called going in her? You know what? I don't even really be going in on her. I think that with me, I be telling her more shit like, focus on your boxing. Stop putting this man, you feel I'm saying? Stop putting him, like when she do her interviews, instead of her letting her, interviews be more about her accolades and her boxing and all of this, she's always pushing this man and talking about this married man that she's with. And I just feel like that's not what you should do. Let him get a divorce. You feel me saying? Let that man divorce. Let him handle his business. Don't parlay with a married man. And he ain't even went and got his financials ain't even in order. You get what I'm saying? But hey, she cool. Like, I like her as a boxer. I like her as a boxer. She do her thing. Will I ever say that she the GOAT? Hell no. Do I think she the best boxer alive? No. I still stand 10 toes down that Layla Ali is the best female boxer. I just can't change my mind. And nobody, and until Clarissa gets some knockouts, she cannot be the GOAT. You cannot have 18, 19 fights and you only knock 3 girls out, baby. No, ma'am. That's not the GOAT. That's not the GOAT to me. That's not the GOAT. That's not the GOAT to me. Layla Ali was knocking every woman out that got in the ring with her almost. Exactly, Miss Lisa. I stand 10. No, Lovely Bones. They not divorced yet. Nope, they are not divorced yet. They are not divorced. That's the only issue that I have. I don't care that they are together. My thing is, Clarissa, you 30 years old. You are at the height of your career, and you are letting a man outshine what's supposed to be your time. Right, can we get those likes up, y'all? And that's the only thing. It's like, I don't like that for any female. not just with her, for any female. If you are supposed to be the prize, don't let no man come in and take your shine, because you're the prize. Everything that's supposed to be shined about you is now being overshadowed about you being with a married man that you're dating. And now you are skyrocketing his career to be back into the spotlight. You feel what I'm saying? You helping him out, but what is he really doing for you? And I know she young and she probably not looking at it that way, but that's what I want her to look at. That's what I want her to look at, just to think about that. Think about it. Everything that Remy said about this man probably wasn't truth, but everything she said wasn't a lie either. And you know what, Flip? It could be the wood. It could be some of the best that she ever had. But baby, wood get old too. That wood get old. Pap getting 50, baby. He ain't gonna be able to stand up in it too much longer. You Pap 50. Oh, thank you, Prince. I appreciate you. Um, Lance, you set your bitch ass up, man. You know what? I don't even argue with y'all trolls. Baby, what I do is I put your ass up out my chat, baby. Bye. Watch from the bushes, boo. Oh, I'm kind of behind on everything. I thought they were divorced. Nope. Still not divorced yet. Still has not been finalized or none of that. Not at all. Not yet. Which is, I probably, if it go ahead and hurry up, then it'll be okay. And contrary, right, Wood can't pay bills, but you know she rich. You know Clarissa rich, baby. She got that 90,000 green watch on her hand that she wear with everything, even though it don't match half of the colors that even though that watch don't match half of the damn colors this girl put on, she would still put that damn green snake watch on. Like, I don't get it. 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 Because now this new song she done came out with, she talking about she got 5 houses and 4 cars and a $90,000 bracelet on her wrist. And it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. That watch just don't match everything. It don't match everything. It don't. I literally seen her the other day. She was with Pap. Pap had on this brown shirt with some pants. She had on like this pink shirt and it had like brown and all of these colors in it. And she had the pink purse that Pap, quote unquote, supposedly got her for their anniversary, as she say. And then guess what was on her arm? That damn green watch. And I'm like, come on, it don't go. It don't go. It don't go. It don't go. And that's when I say, baby, Pap is along for the ride. Lisa, yes. Yes. And I said the same thing. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. I like Cardi B. I like Nicki Minaj. I like a lot of female rappers. But a lot of female rappers, they can't rap. A lot of them is just selling sex. You feel what I'm saying? They rap about their bodies. They rap about what they can do in bed. They rap about... I don't consider that as real rap music. You feel what I'm saying? But do I like the music? Can I jam to it? Yes, I do. But I still say, like, I like to hear stuff like from the old school. Y'all know, like Queen Latifah, Lady of Rage. Those are real female rap artists to me. You get what I'm saying? When it's not just all about trying to sell sex in your music. Flip side, it's okay for women to be breadwinners in a relationship. It is okay for a female to be a breadwinner in a relationship. That is cool. But you got to bring something to the table as a man too. You got to bring something to the table as a man too. Oh no, Flip, they ain't got nothing on MC like them. It's all sexual now. It's all about them trying to sell their body. It's all about letting folks know that they can deep throat this and do all of that. Like, the real rap for females is not there no more. Like, we don't get Missy. We don't get MC Light, Lady of Rage. We ain't getting them no more. Shonda, what you think about Cardi B being pregnant with that football player? Now, you know what, Miss Jimmy? I'm glad you asked that, because somebody else asked me that. Now, I feel the same way I feel as when it came down to with Clarissa being with Pap. For the simple fact of Cardi B is still married. I'm not with it. It's not cool. I don't agree with it. I feel like she should have waited. But I get it. I mean, I can't hold that against her. Now, the only thing is with Cardi B, I feel like Cardi B did what she felt like was good for her, because we sat as public and we watched Offset for years cheat over and over again on her and do like the most horrible things that he can do to her. So when she moved on and she left, I got it. I don't agree with her being pregnant. Even though if she moved on, I feel like she should have had some type of protection. You feel what I'm saying? Where she wouldn't have gotten pregnant. And baby, I don't feel like Diggs is the right person. That man got like 20 damn kids so far. That man got like 20 kids. No. I don't like that at all. Hey, Trey Boo, how are you? Flip say, so how do we know he is not bringing anything to the table? You know what, Flip? I'm not going to say that he's not bringing anything to the table. But what I will say is Pap has a kind. You feel what I'm saying? Look at this. Remy was the breadwinner. Now Clarissa is the breadwinner. Both of these ladies have more and have more to offer than what Papoose have to offer. What do Papoose have? What do Papoose have? Papoose say he executive over TuneCore. Papoose say he got Win Records. Win Records ain't even been in business that long. What artists have what artists have came out of TuneCore that Pap has done his little whatever the hell he do over there? So he say he making 6 figures. I do know Pap did that album where he dropped the album for a whole year straight. That didn't do shit then either. So I'm like, what motion do Papoose really have? You get what I'm saying? Like, what motion do he really have? That's what I don't get. What motion do he have? I hope that he's not using her for her money. I'm hoping it's real love. I really want the best for the both of them. I want to see black couples flourish. I do too. But listen to this. This is what I'm going to say. A man that has his own and can hold his own is not going to come from one state to another and move into into a woman's home. Keep in mind, the house that Pap moved into here in Atlanta is not Papoose's house. Is not his daughter's house. This house belongs to Clarissa that she bought when she moved to Atlanta and brought her ex-fiance here with her. You feel what I'm saying? Maybe I think a lot of people fail to realize that before Clarissa and Pap got together, she was engaged to Tony. She moved Tony from Michigan to Atlanta in the same house that she now got Pap living in. You get what I'm saying? The same house that she now got Pap living in, she moved her fiance. She moved her fiance from Flint to Atlanta to move into the house with her. You get what I'm saying? And then she got with Pap. put him out, repossess the truck that she bought for him so that she could be with like, y'all gotta do y'all research, baby. Y'all sit here and y'all be talking about Remy, but Clarissa is just as much as not right as Remy is. Before Remy, she was a whole she was a whole fiance. You feel what I'm saying? She was a whole fiance before she popped out. Before Remy exposed her of being with Pap, a whole fiance. She moved that man from Michigan to Atlanta. He went to fucking Planet Fitness because he was a fitness trainer. He had went to Planet Fitness and started getting a fitness trainer job so that he can be here in Atlanta with her. She was a whole fiance. Like, come on, man. It's so many moving layers, and because it's Remy, and Remy is supposed to be this bad person. It's put out that Remy was the worst, and Remy is just a horrible female. But you got to look at the same thing with Clarissa. Her nose ain't clean either. She got faults. If people were forgetting that she was engaged, she was a whole fiance. She was a fiance, and he a married man. Like, ain't neither one of them right. But one thing I say, I'm tell you, the same way you get them, the same way you lose them. So she better hold on to him as long as she can get him. Because as soon as Pap find his next come up, or somebody that he can get a little more come up, Pap up out of there. Pap up out of there. Let Remy streaming network take off the way that it take off. That Remy got plans to do how she wanted to do. Man, please. Think Pap ain't gonna come and fight for his woman back. Well, I'm sorry. I'm not going to wait until I'm divorced before dating. I'm gonna be outside, boo. No, it's okay to be outside. I'm not saying don't be outside, but you gotta have limits. You feel what I'm saying? Have limits. You ain't even divorced yet, and you don't move in with a whole nother woman. You feel what I'm saying? Truth given. You ain't even signed the divorce papers. You ain't signed the divorce papers, and you don't move in with a whole nother woman. You planning marriages with this woman. You planning babies with this woman. And you ain't even sealed the first situation that you got going on. I just can't take him serious like that. I feel like a real man is going to make sure that his business is taken care of before he try to plan a life with anybody else. How can you plan a life with somebody and you ain't even finished? You feel what I'm saying? You ain't even got the first situation resolved, but you already planning a life with somebody else. Lisa say Pap probably wants to leave Clarissa now, but scared because the man might beat his ass online. No, I don't think she gonna put hands on it like that, though. I don't think she'll do nothing like that, but I wouldn't put nothing past her, though. I wouldn't put nothing past her. I wouldn't. That's all I'm saying. I just want, you feel what I'm saying? If they gonna be together, then Pap needs to handle his business. Even Remy. Remy ain't off either. Yeah, just because Remy is not out here, you don't see Remy every day posted and plastered all over social media with her new dude. You don't see that. Every day you see a social media blog posting something that Clarissa don't put out there because she needs the social media. She want that attention. She wants to go viral. You feel what I'm saying? That's what she need. Like, let that man resolve his issue that he got going on before you try to bombard the world with your relationship. All right, Miss Jimmy. Talk to you later. Miss Lisa say Clarissa might because love hurts and Clarissa has a big ego and anger problem. Yeah, that could be true, Miss Lisa. That could definitely be true. That could definitely be true. But I'm thinking hopefully she don't take it there. I hope she don't, but you never know. Cause I think that I really think that she ain't never I don't think that she's never been in love to the extent that she is with Pap. You feel me saying? Did she love Tony? Yes, I think that she loved Tony. But I think the love that she has for Pap, because Pap is so well known and he has this reputation. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like she wanna I don't even want to say she want to be Remy, but it gives that vibe. You feel what I'm saying? It's like she want to one up what Pep used to have. You get what I'm saying? Like she want to be a better version of Remy than what Remy was to Pep. Like, oh yeah, I gotta one up what she did. I gotta one up this. It just don't make sense to me. But y'all, I've been on here almost an hour. I didn't even expect to be on here this long. I am about to get up off of here. I got about 45 minutes before I have to go to work. And I'm about to get ready. So I would definitely come back and talk to y'all later. Well, K Prince, if you don't want to hear me talk, baby, then you know the same way you bought your punk ass in here, you can take your punk ass back out the door the same way. Lisa said, you're right. She's enjoying the entertainment life Pap is showing her, and he's going to hurt her. Then she's going to beat him. And you know what? That's what I feel like, too. I feel like Pap has brought her into the entertainment world. You feel me saying? She was in the boxing world. So with her being with Pap, now she's being brought into more of a like entertainment. She's meeting more celebrities. She's getting people, now people want to interview her and they want to talk to her and they want to be at the same table, and she's enjoying that. This is something that she probably wanted since a little kid. And now she got a man that is helping her get that. And it's just, child, I'm sorry now. But y'all, let me get up off here. I'll talk to every last one of y'all later.